What's good, everybody? Welcome to OG Suicide in the building, episode 5 with my Brody House Phone.
The fifth.
The fifth.
How you doing, man?
Oh, man, it's fifth show. You gonna plead the fifth? You
Hey,
gonna tell it all?
I
What,
plead
man?
the fifth already.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Man, we're gonna get right into it. Let me start with, let's take away all the platforms.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take away the High Roller brand.
Okay.
Who is House Phone?
House Phone, man.
Be honest. Who is House Phone?
I'm Monte,
Okay.
that's the real me.
Who is Monte?
Monte, man, I'm just a young nigga from Southern California who loves skateboarding, loves rap, loves the drip, and can't forget the females, man.
Oh, yeah. Mandatory.
I feel
Okay.
like, I was raised by a very strong woman,
Yes.
very strong household, I feel like.
Yes.
And I feel like that, really influenced me a lot. And it taught me a lot at a young age.
Okay.
And I feel like that's one of the biggest things that molded me as a person was the way that my mother chose to raise me.
Okay.
And like the love that she gave to me, you feel me?
Yes.
And
Yes.
the confidence that she instilled in me as a human being, you feel me? Because I don't know, I wouldn't have made it to this level that I'm at in life if I didn't have those lessons taught,
Okay.
at an early age, I feel like.
Okay. And can you say, okay, definitely. I agree with
I
you
couldn't
on
leave
that.
that part out,
No, I mean, you couldn't. You
know.
couldn't. Okay, now, what is your answer when it comes to, I feel like, a lot of your opportunities that you have going, you neglect? Can you give me an honest answer
I think
on why the neglection?
I think my honest answer, if I'm really
You
being
be
honest with
real.
myself,
Yeah.
if I'm being honest with
It
myself,
starts with that.
being too comfortable.
I mean, well, when do you get out of that comfortability? When do you say, you know what?
When motherfuckers start being like, nigga, you off this, you about to be off that, you better get it in line.
But why you just can't wake up prior to? Why do it take for you to have the rug pulled from under you? To wake you up.
I mean, OG, it's not like I'm necessarily, like seeking to act the way that I've acted in the past or whatever.
Understood.
But I think that I think that I'm a product of the circumstances that I am currently in and currently facing, and like things that like have
For instance,
things have just been like my whole entire life, my whole entire world, everything changed in about like a couple weeks.
understood.
You feel me?
Yes.
And I feel like at first I did a pretty good job at like keeping it together, or like, not just keeping it together, but just showing face and being like, hey, like I still am here and I still got, other stuff going on, but I'm gonna still try to be here. But it's like shit comes in waves. It's like it's not every day you're gonna be feeling the same, or like
Yeah.
But
So you meaning with like the passing of your mom?
yeah.
Okay.
And just but not even just that. It's like I got evicted from my childhood home, and the same week, it was the same week of my birthday. I fucking
Why you get evicted?
because I wasn't on the lease.
Okay.
And like, even though I've been the one that's been paying the rent,
Yeah.
like,
You wasn't on the lease
so they're like, you were never approved to be here
in the first place.
Yeah,
so you got to go.
you got to go. And they gave me a 30-day notice that wasn't even 30 days. It was like the end of July, and they said I had to be out August 14th, which is a day after my birthday, the 13th. So it was like that whole week, and then my mom passed away on the 18th. So it was like that whole week was just like, what the fuck? And I spent that whole rest of that time like bouncing around different friends' apartments, staying on.
I've been there, pillar to post.
But I had never experienced any of this before, because at the end of the day, I could always go back to Hawthorne if anything happened. And, you know, now I don't have that thing I got to fall back on myself now.
But prior to this, you know, prior to all of this happening, we've had this conversation, you know, down the road before about getting it together.
Yeah, but that's not prior to this. Cause
No, what I'm saying, like the first conversation me and you ever had on the No Jumper show, we talked about neglect.
I'm just clearing this up because a lot of people tend to say that, and it's like, what do you think I was dealing with leading up until that point? Like people
what
are like,
were you dealing with?
Well, I'm saying like I've been watching my mother like deteriorate in front of me.
It wasn't. And we talked about that.
Yeah,
yes.
but like people think that it's just like, oh, like well, you were fucking up before that, and it's like, yeah, because I was dealing with what was going on at home.
So you feel like the reason you was fucking up is because it was a lot. It was a lot on you. It was too much on you that you could bear.
And to be honest with you, like I don't have the best coping skills. I really don't, and I know that I don't. And
would you say that a part of that is your surroundings?
You know,
you got a lot of people that just,
but I can't even
agree with what House Phone want to do.
I can't. Yeah, but I can't put it on people though because.
Well, I'm just saying guidance. Because in order for you to be able to cope, you definitely, you know what I mean, got to have that older structure in your life that can say, well, look.
And I don't. You're right.
Come on, man. I'm always a phone call away.
No, I'm saying,
we talked about this.
I'm saying like this is like. I'm not just necessarily speaking on right now. I just meant like just over the last couple of years.
Okay.
Like you got to realize like you guys being involved in my life is like still like probably like a year.
Yes.
Maybe a year or two.
Yes.
And it's like, bro, I've been going down this path of not doing too well for like kind of a minute, you know? So like I'm still
mental wise, health wise, it's like,
I mean like the health shit is all new too. Like that was all like that was all me just like not taking care of myself because it's all like circles back into each other of like me not taking care of myself from the circumstances that I'm currently like
experiencing.
Yeah, you know? And listen, at the end of the day, like I'm a grown ass man.
True.
And like no, not that. I just meant like
you are a grown ass man.
I am, and like I'm just saying that like
quick question before you answer that.
Go ahead.
You're a grown-ass man, right? But are you a grown-ass man as in your age, or are you a grown-ass man as in the decisions you make in life?
Yeah,
because you could be a grown-ass man in age, but then you could make decisions that a 17-year-old would make.
Oh, no,
I'm asking a question.
No, 1,000%, you're right.
So pretty much that's kind of where it's at.
No, I just meant like, I personally think that I have been kind of put in a unique situation where even like before my mom passed away, it was like, you know, like me and my sibling and my aunt, it's like we were all kind of forced into this like role where we had to like, you know, become someone close, like become the caretaker to someone that's very close in our lives.
Well, that's your mom. That's
and my sister, that's her mom, and then my aunt, that's her sister. And like, if she didn't have us three all collectively working together to help her out, like
the situation could have been
like
even
who
worse.
knows, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And like, I fucking appreciate both of them so much because like they made sure up until like from whenever my mom got sick up until her last days on this earth, they made sure that she was comfortable.
Okay.
And like they did stuff that I could fucking never do. Like I'm a fucking god. Like y'all see all this drip, that should be everywhere. That should be laying around everywhere. And like they come in with a woman's touch that is completely different. And they like, you know, like I was paying the rent and shit like that, but they're coming through and making sure that she is okay.
But you play, I'm sure you played a part in that too, though, right?
Yeah.
You did play your part, right? But you feel like you could have played a bigger part that you didn't play, right?
I feel like I could have played a bigger part. If I'm being completely honest with myself.
You got to be completely, because you're only lying to yourself.
Yeah, and I'm saying that's what's, like, you know.
And
like,
does that bother you?
A little bit.
A lot? It bother you?
It don't bother me a lot because I know the relationship that me and my mom had. So, like, no matter what anybody could say, like, me and her
understood, had a relationship.
And I know that she appreciated the fuck out of me. And, like, that's all, like, I could ever ask for, you know?
So do you feel like watching, you know, your mom, you know, in the situation she was in, kind of, it bothered you so much to where, like, you didn't really want to just continuously to see her like that? Because that's how I was with Miss Price. When Miss Price was battling cancer, and she had Alzheimer's, and a couple of times I had went to go see her, like me talking to her and she not knowing that I'm standing there, loved one, like it ate me alive. And it was like I felt like I didn't want to continuously see her like that. So I can definitely understand where you're coming from, I definitely understand you, loved one. But one thing for surely, let it out. Let it out, loved one, please. It's better to let it out than hold it in, please. Please let it out, But don't beat yourself up, about it.
Yeah, man.
Because your mom know you loved her.
Yeah,
she know that.
Sure.
She know that. Definitely. Y'all had like you said, y'all had an understanding with each other. And do you feel like you didn't step up all the way? Do you feel like that sometimes?
I just feel like I was running away from it. I didn't know how to deal with it, bro.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to call you.
No,
bro.
no. You good. You good. You good. Loved one. You good.
And like, I just feel like, I don't know. I feel hella misunderstood sometimes because people be looking at me one type of way.
Yes.
But you know what? A lot of that is my fault because I don't communicate or I don't express
the way you should.
The way I should. And I feel like
why is that though?
Because sometimes it just be like I don't even be knowing what the fuck to say.
Like as far as what?
I just
Say
be
to
in
who?
the middle. Like okay, I didn't come this week or whatever, and the fans are like, "What the fuck? Why didn't you come?" Blah
And
blah.
the fans be hitting me up.
They be on me. They be on all like
But this the thing though.
It's because they care, bro.
But this the thing, loved one. Everybody got to grow up one day.
Yeah, you're right.
You got to take all that pain.
Yeah.
And you got to turn it into something.
Yeah.
Now it's about what's the solution?
Yeah.
How is House Phone going to continue to be House Phone? Like your mom is watching you. She's watching over you.
That should be fucking me up in the head.
So you can't let her down, loved one. You already feel you could have stepped up more than you did. Yeah. Okay, guess what? It's time for you to step up now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And do better in what you're doing. You can't keep neglecting opportunity. Imagine everything is just gone. Yeah. Your brand is gone. This whole situation, like with no jumpers, it's nothing. Then what do you have? What are you going to depend on? What are you going to stand on? This is important. It's going to take you some time, definitely.
Yeah.
Miss Price passed in 92, loved one. Mm-hmm. I think about her every day. That's something I'm never going to get over.
I was going to ask you, like, how does it, like, because I'm like, I'll just be fucking randomly burst out into tears or randomly, some random shit you think about is like,
and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but it's like, damn, do I want, like, is this going to be like this forever?
I mean, there's pain that just won't never leave. But you got to find a way to deal with the pain.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you one thing is definitely not the way to deal with it is drugs.
Yeah.
That ain't it.
That shit fucks you up even more.
I mean, this the key thing, man. You can have anything you want in life, right?
Yeah.
Anything you want, you can accomplish any goal you want in life. Only you can stop you. And if you're doing things that's a burden in your life or that's stopping you from getting forward because you feel like, okay, well, when I do this, man, it blocks me out from everything. But then when you're sober, it's like, fuck.
You gotta pick up those pieces of the shit you fucked up when you were not sober, and it's almost like you taking 5 steps back instead of taking 10
that's what
steps
you're doing
forward.
because you're stopping yourself. You're standing in your own way.
Like I'm not a nigga that can go disappear for 2 days. Like people are calling me. I got shit I gotta do.
So shouldn't that tell you something? Shouldn't that tell you people care about you?
Yeah.
If people are so used to seeing you and then you vanish for 48 hours, it's like, okay, well, fuck. Where's House Phone?
Yeah.
Like, come on. You got to snap out. You're being selfish.
It is selfish.
It's like you don't care. Like, when are you gonna finally realize? And like I said, with the pain is gonna stay there.
Yeah.
But the key thing is you still have to do what you're supposed to do to continue with your life, to keep yourself in a better position. You got to better yourself, loved one. Even with your health, man, you got to take it more serious.
Yeah. I've been on that shit a little bit.
You got to be on a lot of bit.
Yeah.
A little bit is cool, but it's important, loved one.
Yeah. I just meant a little better.
The world won't be the same without House Phone.
Yeah.
You got to look at life like that though. But it's coming from me, but this got to come from you. This is how you got to think. This is how you got to feel, loved one.
Yeah.
You know, depression. I know it's hell of a depression is hell of a man. Fucking stress. You know what I mean? It's a weight.
My hair thinning out in the back.
It's a weight.
Like, oh shit! Like I gotta get it. I gotta fucking go to the spa or something. I need to relax, man. I'm like, I don't like this, man. I gotta.
You're gonna be good though.
Yeah.
But you got to start doing the right things that's gonna help make it better. If you're not assisting yourself and making things better in your life, family, then you're gonna stay here.
Yeah.
And the key thing is to move forward. If you're blocking yourself, you'll never move forward in life. So you got to figure that part out, man. It's important.
I do just want to just like take a minute and say just like thank you to like all you guys for even caring enough to even like, you know, like pull me to the side and have those calls or just check in or just like any of that, bro. Like y'all don't have to do that. And just honestly, everybody here, like, you know, you, AD, Adam, man, Adam could have fucking let me go a long ass time ago.
Yes.
If we really being honest. Like,
yes.
Like
long
time ago. Like before any of y'all were even here, you know?
Mandatory. You've been around before anybody.
He could have let me go. Like,
so look at all the chances that you took for granted.
Yeah.
So I mean, how many more times are you gonna take things for granted until one day you're gonna look up and it's like everything's gone. So now there's no chance or there's no need to take nothing for granted anymore because it's no longer there. So what's the solution? That's the key thing. Like you said, you happy, everybody look out, pull you to the side, show you that love, but you gotta love yourself. You don't love yourself like you should, and it's time to start, loved one. It's really time to look at step out your body and look at yourself and look at your life and see where it need to be fixed.
I know where it needs to be fixed.
One step at it. Okay, you got to start one step at a time, one day at a time. Yeah. You know, like goals. Life is like goals. Mm-hmm. Even when you're going through something, you got to achieve every goal. Like, okay, losing your mom, that's pain. That's pain. It's definitely gonna stay there. I know how it feel. I know how you feel. But at the same time, it's like, what do I do to make my life better? What can I do to make my life better? I got to get out of this situation that you taking steps and your shadow is holding you by your collar and pulling you back. So you're not moving forward. You got to break away from it, loved one. You got to really look at your life and say, you know what? I'm finna do this. We can give you all the advice in the world. But if you don't love yourself the way you should, and if you don't say to yourself, like, I'm done taking this route. I've done this route for a while. It haven't got me nowhere. Let me go this route. Let me at least listen to the real advice that I'm getting. Give it a try.
Yeah.
At least try. All the advice you're getting, at least give it a chance.
I feel like I was for a little bit and then, you know, just...
You relapse?
Type shit. If I'm being honest, yeah.
So that's where I say again?
I was probably about like if my mom passed in August, and then that was like, I was definitely still getting fucked up around my birthday. I got hella fucked up on my birthday. Almost got arrested. Almost got caught with something very illegal. Yeah. It was a bunch of bullshit. I think like right around the time before we went to New York is when I started slowing it down a little bit. And then we went to New York and like I drank I drank a little bit in New York, but that was it. Like no drugs.
That was it. Just alcohol only.
Really was just smoking hella weed and just chilling, you know? That's cool. And even when we got back, like I was still chilling and shit. I'm trying to think what was the like it must have been like a random ass weekend or something. Like that's when I not only like started getting fucked up again, but like I don't have like a pause or a stop. Like I literally will like get fucked up for like go for like days. I just be on go for I mean like,
and then when it's time for you to come into the office, it's like
well no, not usually not. That's not how that plays out because I usually if I'm done with disconnecting a Thursday at 9 p.m. it's like I probably like will get fucked up on like a Friday and then be done by like Sunday,
So you days in with it.
and then I'll be fucking trying to recover for like 2 more days after that. Cause it's like I'm not some young nigga that like, oh, I could fucking be up like that, not sleep, not be drinking water, be damaging my body, and then just think you can just bounce back.
You can't.
Like that shit literally will take almost like days or week to even feel like.
And like I said earlier, remember I told you your shadow was standing behind you, holding you by your collar. Come on now, look at it. You holding yourself back.
Yeah. And I'm just giving examples of shit that has like,
Yes.
you know, of how it played out before. Like that's not necessarily saying that that's the case every time or that everything
definitely
is
not.
Like, you know?
But
I think people try to put the whole drugs thing like a little bit higher up than what it actually is. Like I definitely should not be doing it at any level at this point because of my health issues, because of like the shit that I'm going on is not that I got going on that is not like that's not making it any better.
But you want to know where probably some of the people put drugs higher up? Because you got to realize it's kind of like, well, what do people know you for? Some people know you from doing this. Some people know you from doing this. Some people know you from doing drugs.
Yeah.
It's all about what scenario of the people we're talking about.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Your fans know you. House Phone's a hell of a fucking podcaster. We love him.
Yeah.
You know? Like, okay, but a lot of times when you're doing this, are you by yourself or you got a surrounding?
Nah, never.
You always got a party.
Always some goddamn bitches, man. Every time, bro.
Okay.
Every time. The bitches love to get lit.
And that shit just
fall right
into it, huh?
And I'm like, and my Mr. Nice Guy ass, I'm fucking,
off your expense.
oh,
Everybody
every
having
time.
fun off your expense. Oh, see,
Yeah,
you got to change
every
that.
time, every time.
That way, you got to change that. That way, you can have your own spot.
I got my own spot. What do you mean?
Okay, cool. I'm just saying. Well, you didn't tell me that after the fact. You said
Well, I
you
got
got
evicted,
evicted.
but then
I didn't know you got your own spot.
Yeah, I mean, just
I ain't knowing.
Just for a little bit, I just subleased a spot.
Okay.
But I mean, yeah, I had nowhere else to go. I had no other
So you
option.
had to go get another
I had
spot.
to go get a spot. Yeah.
You got to change your program, man.
But I'm trying to get a way better spot, you know. And if I'm gonna have to pay that extra money, I'm gonna have to be putting in more work, not less work, you know.
So what's the solution? What's the solution for House Phone to other than just putting in work? You're gonna have to change certain things that you're doing, so you're not taking those days off because you got to rest up.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you're not drinking the water. You're not, not caring about.
I'm gonna be honest with
nothing.
you. I'm gonna really be honest with you.
Please do always.
A lot. I don't know why I keep saying that.
Me neither. But
it's
I'm gonna
like-
tell you the same thing.
Yeah.
Be honest.
It's just like a precursor to what I'm about to say. But everybody that I know
Yeah.
that dealt with these same type of issues, that like just in my personal life, like you know, they pretty much cut off everybody,
But that's what it takes sometimes.
or like cut off everybody that they know doing that type of shit. You know,
You have to.
You have to.
That's a part of it. I don't care who it is. It could be
Yeah.
your brother, your sister, your cousin, whoever. It take that in life.
Because I don't do anything like that with anybody here.
You want to know why? Because
You know?
nobody's around here is not into that.
That's what I'm saying.
You
yeah.
know what I mean? And some people will come around you because you got a good heart, and I'm finna go hang out with House Phone because I know in a little bit he's gonna want to call the dude up and get some stuff, and we're gonna have a good time. Like, that's why I asked you earlier. A lot of it is your surroundings. You know, it's like that saying, old saying, "You are what you eat."
Yeah.
It goes to say the same with you are who you surrounded with.
But you know what's fucked up too is the fact that like that's why I kind of gotta make like a clean chop, because it's not just one person.
I understand.
Or one group
Well,
of people.
chop everything at the root.
I need a damn new number for real.
Well, get it. If you know these things,
Can I, no, I'm being honest here. Let me.
I asked you, be honest.
Let me read you a text that I got the other day at 2 a.m. Hold on.
Wow.
And like this is nothing to do with drugs or anything, but it's just
Okay.
like this is just a
random text.
It's a prime example. So this is a girl that I think I hung out with like once or twice, maybe.
Okay.
She even says this in the screenshot. Hold on, I almost found it. Hold on. Because it's very
good.
important.
It's good. Read it.
Okay. Fuck, where is it? Okay, all right. 2 a.m. on the dot.
Okay.
Hey, are you awake? And like, you know how it says like maybe this person's name?
Yeah.
So like, so this wasn't her old number.
You don't even have a a new number.
I had her old number saved, but I don't.
But that's her new number.
She's like, hey, are you awake? And I said, what's good? Because it said her name, maybe blah blah blah. And she says, what are you on? And I said, what's good? And she says, I know we only met like 3 times, but could you possibly help me out? I'm stranded. I have 3 tires popped. I crashed and nobody can take me home. I said, you got to hit AAA. I'm sorry, I can't help. Like, what?
2 a.m. She thought about you. Because she probably partied hard with you, and she was like, you know what? I know who's up.
But not
I know who's up.
No, but you know what's crazy? Damn.
I know who's up.
But I'd never party with her like that, but she definitely do know that.
Okay, remember I was saying
I'm the
earlier?
type of nigga that would be
remember I said earlier? Okay, you got these people. What level at
No, I
people
definitely,
that
you're right.
know who house phone is? You have this section, then you got her with, I'll just hit him with a story and he's going to cash at me.
Never.
No? She
What?
didn't catch you at the right time?
This girl that I hung out with 2 times?
Yeah.
If this was like one
3
of my
times?
Honestly, if this is one of my old bitches, maybe I would have. Because
Okay.
I'm a nice nigga. And
Okay.
like, if it was some shit like that, bro, this is a girl I hung out with 2 times.
Okay.
I would never. I'm not, come on.
There was
I'm not that.
There
I'm
was
not-
something
I'm
in the
not-
back of her mind that made her think about you. Hey,
Listen.
you said
No,
something.
These bitches just
You
got the
said
audacity.
something.
That's what
True.
it is.
They always got the audacity.
They just
But
got the
You said
audacity.
something. Them couple of nights y'all hung out that made her feel
I swear to
comfortable.
God, OG,
that
I would
made
keep
her
it
feel,
real.
and she kept your number.
OG, I would keep it real. If I
Okay, I
really,
want you to
if
do
it was
that.
if it was some shit like that, I really would have said it. And I've done it before. Like listen,
Man, that's hey.
I've helped,
You make your
I've helped
bread.
plenty
You
of
make your
bitches
bread.
out, man.
How you spend it is
That's up to- yeah.
that's all on you. But this is the thing.
I would never.
What's
Not
the
to
solution?
some random ass bitch.
What's the solution for house phone?
I
What
think-
what can we expect moving forward from house phone and best believe you on camera saying it, loved one, so don't lie.
I feel like I need to go see a damn therapist or
Okay.
some type of like rehabilitation. Like, you know, okay,
What
okay.
are the therapists gonna do for you?
Well, my
You're
manager,
in therapy right now.
Yeah, facts. But I don't know. I like my manager. He asked me would I be down to like go like start some AA classes and shit like that, or you know,
But you need more than AA, right?
NA classes.
Yeah,
not,
there we
not
go.
AA.
You need
Narcotics,
NA. Yeah,
Narcotics
okay.
Anonymous.
Just
Yeah.
cover everything.
Yeah.
And cut a lot of people. You know what I mean? I don't care how nobody feel, loved one.
I don't give a fuck either.
I
at
don't
this
give
point.
a fuck. Cut everybody off at the roots. If they're not bringing value to you or helping you,
I need a new number for real.
Okay, well, get it. Quit saying it and just do it. It's not hard to do.
Yeah.
But if you're surrounding yourself with people that's not you couldn't get high around me, homie. I'll slap that shit out your hand.
I would never.
You know what I mean? And whoever's there, I'll tell everybody get the fuck on, straight out. You got to be more stern. If this is really what you want to do, it's time to be stern now.
Yeah.
And like I said, I don't care who it is, loved one. If you want to get away from it, you got to stay away from it. You got to stay away from people that do it. You can't go around it because that's where you relapse.
Yeah.
You could be doing good for a week and mess around and end up somewhere and you feeling good, have a couple of beers, and next thing you know, boop,
Yeah.
you partying like a rock star.
No, you're right.
But what's the solution? What's
that was
house
a pretty
phone
good-
plans? Look, all right, look, let's do this. Let's say the next 90 days, and I mean really stick to this. What is house phone gonna do? Let's say next 90 days. What's your goal? What's your plans to improve? Let's start with you going to the doctor for your health.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start with staying away from what you don't need, and also get back to where you need to be at no jumper, homie.
Yeah.
Because the fans is devastated.
Yeah.
You gotta fix that.
No, for sure. And like, at the end of the day, like, man, like I appreciate this fucking opportunity. This shit changed my life. I like the fact that I'm like even like in a position where like some of these apartments I was looking at, like whatever, because I'm like that sublease is about to be done. I gotta go somewhere else.
Yeah.
I'm like looking at some of these apartments and I'm like, if you would have asked me like 2 years ago if I could even consider living in a place like this, I would have looked at you like, oh, really? Like I would have not even believed it for real. Like, this shit is like, you know? So, like.
You know what that is, though, right?
That's,
It's a wake-up call.
yeah. It's a blessing.
I mean, wake-up calls are definitely blessings.
Yeah.
But this the thing, are you going to wake up or you going to keep having sleep in your eye?
Yeah.
Which one are you going to do? You going to wake up or it's going to deal with it and keep having sleep in your eye? Because if you're steady bringing yourself down, man, then that you definitely not think. How old are you?
29.
You're not thinking 29. You're thinking 17.
Yeah.
Because 17-year-olds, they don't give a fuck. You know, they like, it's whatever. I'm going to live life. You got to step it up. I ain't trying to degrade you, talk down on you or anything. I'm just trying to let you know how it is. I never sugarcoat nothing. It's time for House Phone to get it. We had this talk, but I see now I got to reach out to you a lot more, loved one. And I'm going to do that, and I'll give you my word. So when you get your new number, make sure I got it.
Hey, come on, man.
Because I'm going to check
First
on you.
one.
I'm going to check on you, family, just to make sure, man, you doing what you're supposed to, my nigga. You're an amazing person.
I appreciate that.
You building a hell of a brand.
Yeah.
Like, come on now. You're on a platform that's major. Come on. No Jumper, #1 podcast in the world.
Yeah, nah, it's a fact.
Come on. #1. Nothing can touch this over here. And you've been around it, my nigga, since the beginning of time.
Facts.
So you mean to tell me?
I was going back and watching old videos and shit of me and Adam the other day. I was like, damn, this feels like this wasn't even in the same lifetime. Like, it feels like so.
Look from where y'all started to where you at now. So you mean to tell me you've been around since the building and the growth, and you're gonna wait until where it's amazing and lavish? Look at this building.
Yeah, shit
Look at
crazy.
this building.
No.
Look at this. And so you're gonna come this far to just let it all go?
I can't, man. And look, and that was one thing too I just had to speak on is like, bro, Adam could have really just been like, listen, man, like, I got love for you, we homies, whatever, but like, you know, it's like, it's this is my
ain't personal,
business.
it's business.
You feel me? And he could have said that and just really like, so just the fact of him even like giving me time to be like, you know, do the Thursday show, do your thing, and you know, like, I think that.
But you working on getting back where you was though, right?
Yeah,
but you gotta really, man.
Look, so my whole thing is like, I think that I need to be as consistent as possible for however long on the Thursday show.
Yeah.
And then see if I could work my way back to the Tuesday show.
I mean, you could do anything you want, loved one.
Not see,
but it starts with restructuring your life.
Yeah.
Restructuring your surroundings, you know?
My one of the first steps is like, not hopefully, I'm praying I get into this apartment.
You will.
They took me on the tour of it already.
You will.
I just did the application.
You're gonna get it. You gotta have faith. You gotta believe.
You're right.
You gotta believe in yourself again. I feel like you don't believe in yourself no more.
Can I be honest with you?
You don't.
Nah, it's not that.
What is it? Be honest with me.
It's just an up and down. It's an up and down thing because there's days I wake up and I'm like, you look at like.
So you feel like you don't have enough. Fuck the drip.
I'm not talking about
Fuck
that.
Fuck the clothes.
I'm not talking. That's not what I meant.
Clothes is not gonna fucking.
That's not what I meant.
Well, I'm just saying you like.
I mean, I'm looking at myself in the mirror and just proud of where I came from.
Straight out.
And like, to me, that could be a factor in it. Like, I mean, just like the fact that, you know, like I'm doing good for myself on my own.
Yes.
I'm paying for all my own shit.
Yes.
I got my own spot, but about to hopefully get this other
You're gonna
new spot.
get it. Claim it.
Claim it. I'm getting the new nice
Thank
spot.
you. New number.
Hopefully new cars. Not hopefully. New car soon. Like, you know, like I'm like, and new drip. Like it, you know? So it's like
Well, at least you said drip last. At least you dripped on them last. You know,
put the drip last.
Yeah, put the drip last, man. Put life first.
Yeah, no. But like, man, like, you know, a lot of motherfuckers counted me out, and they probably will continue to count me out at first. So I'm just like,
guess what? People have been counting me out for years.
Exactly.
They don't know math like I do. See, I know how to add. They don't. They don't. They don't know how to add. I know math.
I was fucking inspiration. That just socked me in the chest. Like,
I'm just saying.
nah, that was
If
it.
they counting you out, they don't know how to count. They don't know math.
Man, you niggas better go to Count Dracula.
Man, not even count Dracula, loved one. They need to count somebody else. A person counting you out is it's like a person watching your pocket, because that's why they want to count you out.
Hey, man. Hey, listen. Speaking of that, while we on that subject, we need all no jumper pocket watching off of the platform to be deaded. No pocket watching. None of that shit, man. We got to stay a united front, man.
And man, shouldn't be pocket watching. We all got the same 24 hours in a day. Some people choose to do nothing with theirs. Then you have people that choose to do a lot.
Hey, man. Sometimes the days where you do nothing is really doing something because you need that reset.
Yeah.
You know?
So
I've been there before.
So okay,
I've done a lot of resetting.
So right now you need that button. You know, like at the White House, how they got that phone, that red phone. They got that emergency phone.
Yeah.
That only the president can pick up.
God.
You need to pick up that phone and talk to yourself and tell yourself. I mean, it's an alert.
Yeah.
The house phone got to get it together. House phone got to really come on, man. You got a lot of support. You got more support. I don't even think you realize. You don't. Yeah, you read all the messages and the love that you get.
It's different, though.
You don't take it serious as you should. Like people,
But not even in a disrespectful way.
No, but this the thing. It really is being disrespectful because you're not appreciating the fans. They appreciate you. They love you. When you hurt, they hurt.
I be talking to them.
I do too, because they ask me about you.
Yeah.
When you hurt, they hurt. You know?
Yeah.
Come on, man. We got the solution. It's time now to start, loved one, getting it together, man. You're not getting younger. You're getting older.
Oh, man.
You 28?
29.
29. Okay,
Just
guess
turned
what?
29.
You don't want to be 59 saying, you know what? I'm finna get my life together. No, not even I almost had it. I'm 59. You know what? I'm finna get my life together now. You can't wait.
Yeah.
You got to do it now, loved one. Anything bad around you, cut it off at the root.
Yeah.
You just got to stay away. Change your phone number. Give it to people that bring value to your life, loved one. Sometimes you got to just go cold turkey on everything, because if you drink a beer, it's going to make you want other things. If you drink hard liquor, it's going to make you want other things. You start getting that craving. Now you missing for days. Like, damn, nigga, house phone been gone for like 3 days.
Man, bro.
Then he pop up.
I even being in the group chat and like the funny ass shit they be saying. Like, I'm like, damn, like literally, like I can't even do that if I'm just off the grid. Like literally off the grid, like just in fucking bed, sick, trying to chug water. Making sure
Chest hurting.
my fucking shit ain't hurting for real, man.
Chest pounding.
For real, stomach fucked up. Like, oh man,
went hard, huh?
That shit is no game. Listen,
see, you're going hard on the wrong shit. You got to start going hard for what you believe in, your dream, for what you want out of life. Come on, High Roller brand need to be in every store. Come on, you can do that.
Yeah,
but you're not gonna be able to do that if you keep holding yourself back.
Yeah, I had a talk with I received some not too happy texts from my business partner literally this morning, and I think today was the first time I ever thought, like, damn, if I don't get it together, like,
it's over.
It could really be over with.
Because I told you earlier in the conversation, loved one, you neglecting.
Yeah,
I told you that when I came on the Tuesday show a while back, and I mentioned to you about neglecting. That was months ago. That was last year.
A while ago, yeah.
So come on, what it's gonna take? It's time for solution now. You know what the situation is. You know. Just like you know the palm of your hand, you know what you need to do. Yeah. Okay, what's the holdup? You grown. Can't nobody hold your hand.
Sometimes you need a little kick in the ass again, man.
All right, well, stand right here, because I sure boot you. If that's what you need, I'll put this 12 in your ass like a motherfucker. Let me know. When we walk off camera, don't worry about it. I'm going to walk out after you. If that's what you need, whatever it takes to help House Phone, I'm down to help you, loved one. You got my support. Come on, you got everybody here, loved one.
You know I ain't never shed a tear on camera before in like the damn 7 years I've been doing this.
But I knew You was going through something, loved one. That's why I wanted you to come on my show. It's like this. I could see pain, loved one, because
No, you've been there.
I live with pain for many years. I've experienced pain for many years. Check this out. Look, I shed tears still. Right now to this day. There's days I shed tears. Yeah. You know, but a lot of the tears I shed are joy.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, wow. I know Miss Price is looking down at me like, wow. Yeah. Look at my boy. He changed his life. I had to.
You had to.
I had to, loved one. I had to. And what I had to do was separate myself from, if it didn't bring value to me, what's the point? What's the point? Straight out. I've never been one that wanted a bunch of yes men around me.
Yeah.
I don't want that. That ain't gonna help me. That's gonna keep me right here in that same spot where you can't move forward, and you just can't, because you stumping in your own tracks. You stumping you know what I mean? Yeah. You keeping yourself in a position to where you can't grow. And everybody is they over laughing at your jokes. They loving it because you're paying for the party. So they laughing hard. You know, joke ain't even funny, and they breaking they all on the floor. House Phone, you crazy? Shit ain't even funny.
Yeah, for real.
That's what you don't need around you, loved one. That ain't the attention you need. You need the attention and the love from your fans.
Yeah,
that's that real love. They want to see you win. You know,
I will say, you know, one thing that I realize, and that, like, when I'm really on my shit, I just feel like I'm just so much better at, is if I record music sober. Me recording music sober is like, it's weird, because like I feel like a lot of people, they need like a party environment to record music. I'm the exact opposite, and I feel like
you're not a punk rocker. This ain't the 70s when they used to do coke and make good music. You can't. You mean to tell me you can't make good music unless you high?
No, I just said the exact opposite.
Okay, you don't need to be.
Yeah, no.
Okay,
I was saying the exact opposite of that.
So normally you would be like, you know what? I'm finna.
No, I was saying the exact opposite of that. Like,
that was just a test to see. I was just trying to test you real quick.
I was saying that, like, I noticed that, like, there has been times where I've been fucked up at the studio. Everybody gets fucked up at the studio. But
I don't.
I mean, I just meant, like, obviously there's times, yes, I was drinking or whatever at the studio. But what I'm saying is, once I realized that I am sharper, I can, like, record faster, make more songs and better quality songs.
Yeah.
Like, I almost use the studio as like
therapy?
Or just like okay, like, it's Friday night, everybody hitting me up to go out.
You go to the studio
instead and stay sober and record.
Okay, well, and that's a good thing, because
I just submitted my album too.
Okay.
Just submitted it. It'll be out end of this month.
That's a good thing. You go into the studio and you staying away from where you're going to end up partying and missing for days, you know, to where we damn near had to put you on the milk carton. Like, we ain't seen House Phone, man. We got
hopefully it's almond milk, though. I hate regular milk.
I ain't had regular milk in 20 years. All I drink is almond milk or oat milk. I ain't had beef or pork since 1988.
No beef or pork?
None. Yeah, I'm good.
Just chicken and fish?
And turkey. That's it.
Turkey deals go crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Duck?
Every now and then.
Fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
Hell yeah. Duck is fire. Duck is fire.
Listen, man, y'all better stop playing with OG Suicide, man. You got the expensive palate, man. Y'all better fucking put some respect.
Hey, but back to what we was talking about before we, jumped the fence. On studios on Fridays, and people calling you, stay at the studio. Yeah. That's a good thing. Yeah. If that's helping you, then continue to do it. See, this the thing.
I'm cold in the booth.
You know what you're supposed to be doing and should be doing, but that pride and that naiveness is fucking with you. Come on, man. You got to snap out of it.
Why do you say pride, though?
Why do I say pride? Because I feel like the lifestyle you choose to live, you don't want to walk away from it because of pride. Because you like
to be prideful about getting fucked up, though.
Because maybe you like how people act towards you in the party environment. You lit. This House Phone, I'm lit. I'm drip. I got drip. That environment.
know,
You
I
don't
feel
want to
you. I
walk
get
away
you.
from that because you don't want to leave your pride at the door. That's what I mean by pride. I'm being honest with you.
No,
I'm not going to bite my tongue. I'm not going to sugarcoat.
No, I appreciate
I'm telling you what I see. I've
appreciate
never been not one party with you,
Yeah.
ever.
Never.
Ever. And I'm telling you, and I've never been to a party with you. And I'm being honest with you and telling you what you're doing, and I ain't even been around.
No, you're right.
I'm just saying.
Everything you just said was completely spot on.
I'm just saying.
Never,
I can see this.
I never thought about it like that, though, ever.
I just told you earlier in the conversation, sometime you have to
Take a
step
out
out of yourself
Yeah.
and look at yourself.
That was crazy.
You know? And once
it's
you
the
see
environment, yeah.
the
You're
environment. And once you see the environment, then it's like, okay, I see what I got to do. And boom, you jump back in yourself, man, and you start fixing it. Fix it. Fix it, loved one. Just like you said earlier, you wish you could have, for your mom, man, you wish you could have stepped up more.
Yeah.
But don't look 10 years from now, 20 years from now and say, damn, I wish I would have stepped up sooner. Look at my life. Come on. Fix it now. Don't wait. What you waiting for? Get it together now, man. Just like the show you said on Thursday. Come on, man. You got to do what you got to do. You got to go harder.
Yeah.
You got to go 5 times harder than what you've been doing. Like, you got comfortable. You're like, oh, man, it ain't going to happen. They keep saying they're going to do this. It ain't going to happen. I'm house phone. Man, wake-up calls is real.
Bitch, yeah.
It's real. It's real. But you good. You strong. You're a strong person.
No, fact.
You know? You got this.
I gotta be, man.
You
I
got
gotta be.
this.
I got nobody else to. I mean, not that I don't got nobody else, but I
Okay,
mean, like,
yeah.
Like, I mean, as far as like, shit, I gotta, I gotta be all about Monte right now. You know,
Man, the best having is having yourself first.
for real.
And then the people that really got love for you is going to always have you. But if you don't have yourself, then what do the people that have love for you have?
Yeah.
They don't have nothing. He don't even have himself, so how can we help him?
Yeah, no, it's a fact.
I'll give you some advice. It's bouncing off the wall.
Yeah,
I done went through here and yeah, I hear you, OG. I hear you. You jump in the car, you like, I'm finna go over here and turn up, throwing some fresh high rollers out the trunk of the car. Yeah, I hear you, OG. OG can't see me now. No? What?
I'm weak, man.
After a few beers and a few shots, man. You probably been there with your shirt off on your finger. Turn up. Turn up. You the life of the party, huh?
I keep my shirt on. Usually.
Okay, that's cool. You the life. They got to catch you on a 72-hour one, huh?
Yeah.
Turn up.
I'm only shirtless for the bitches, man.
Okay, that's cool. I'm just saying there's bitches in the club, too. And like, ain't that house phone standing on the table?
No. See, that's one thing that you would never catch me like on some TMZ shit. They caught me coming out the club because I don't go to, bro. I hate like the clubs.
Yes.
I don't go to no after hours. None of that type of shit. But I do get a little, lit at the crib. But
and it feel like a club. Music loud, neighbors mad.
no, look, that's why. That's why we in the loft, baby. The neighbors is too far down the hall.
They can't hear, huh?
They too far down the hall, man.
You got this, man, for real. You got this. You got all the support around you, loved one. So
No, I
appreciate it, man. Quit taking yourself for granted.
You're right.
Because you're doing it on your own. You're taking yourself for granted.
It's too many niggas I gotta flex on. Like there's more levels I need to hit so I can keep flexing on niggas that deserve me to flex.
But why?
That's really my main motivation, if you want me to be honest.
Why live a life trying to flex on somebody?
I'm not trying to flex on nobody as far as like people that support me, that look up to me.
I mean, definitely
flex
not.
on the haters. That's what I meant.
Why? What are you gonna
Because
gain?
that's the best form of revenge possible.
Well, the best form of revenge is success.
That's what the flex.
But but that's not flossing. That's not flexing like on the haters. Just be successful.
But that I think that the way that I'm wording it is coming off wrong, but that's exactly what I mean.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the best revenge is success.
That's what I mean.
You know, but I don't live a life being a competitor or being competitive.
I can't. I'm already past these niggas.
Okay,
I can't.
okay,
I can't,
but you just mentioned you want to stun on the haters.
More. It's levels.
That's really not that's an ignorant level.
I know.
The key thing,
I'm being stupid.
Super stupid. 29 acting 17. Yeah, let's not do that.
All right.
The key thing is be successful. You ain't gotta show nobody. You ain't gotta floss.
I think you're taking the word flex too literal.
No. Flex is flex. I'm damn sure not talking about in the gym flexing.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm talking about flossing. You really don't have to do that.
You don't gotta be flossy to
just
flex.
like me. I don't have to. I could get on the internet and shut it down with big money. But why do that, loved one? I like to move.
I would never do that. That's not what I meant.
No. Here, I like to move in silence.
Real G's moving silence
I ain't
like
gotta,
lasagna.
I ain't got to tell nobody that I got on drip. I know I'm dripping. I ain't got to say nothing. I just do what I do.
They know too.
But I don't have to. Yeah. What y'all thought? I don't have to do that. You don't have to do that.
I don't care what they
thought. They
gonna
see you.
I want you to just know, like, you know.
They gonna see you though. They gonna be like, that's House Phone.
They see the sapphires hanging off the neck. You know what I'm saying?
The sapphire.
Yeah. Shout out to my jewelry. You know, you see the Balenci's helping my site out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
all right.
it's
So
regular.
now take all of that material stuff away. Then
And I'm still
you
be
just
that
House
nigga
Phone,
right underneath. Yeah,
that's why that's a key thing of why you don't even got to floss. Because I'm the shit with it or without it.
Like I really just be playing. like that's me like selling the overconfidence to like make, you know, like you gotta hype yourself up, you know? Ain't nobody else gonna do it. Feel me?
Well, everybody got their own hype.
Yeah, exactly.
You're right.
So that's all it is, OG. Trust me. Like I'm like, you not ever gonna see me post me walking around with no money. Like you're not even gonna see me post the new crib, the car, none of that. Like we chilling.
You're just
man.
gonna roll and enjoy it.
Listen, I'm gonna enjoy it with my peoples.
That's
I'm gonna
right.
come pick OG up.
Yeah, let's go.
We out to Nobu or wherever we at with it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I meant.
That's what I'm talking
That's
about.
the flex I meant. Flex within each other. We flexing with each other.
You want to know something that I just realized right now that I just noticed? You feel good about yourself right now.
I do.
You really do. This conversation was long overdue, loved one. This is what the fans wanted, and we gave it to them.
I appreciate you, and I appreciate you for, you know, holding me to a standard and not letting me just bullshit because you know I'm a master bullshitter sometimes.
But let me tell you something. I'm like a can of oil. You can't out slick me. And you can quote that.
You're too good, man.
I ain't worried about the bullshit. You can't out slick me. I'm like a can of oil.
That was crazy.
I'm just saying. I'm being honest with you.
Me and this
I
guy.
see through it.
Me and this guy over here.
Yeah.
We smoked a crazy ass blunt before this.
Okay.
And I feel like everything that you're saying to me is just like, it's like penetrating into my brain. Like I just feel the sincerity.
Yes.
I feel the sternness and the sincerity.
Yes.
And I'm just I'm nothing but appreciative.
I would do me a favor. You know how they
My mother would have loved you, bro. Like just for the way that you really like speak to me.
And this ain't nothing I just started doing. I've been doing this for a while.
I know.
You know, but do me a favor. You know how doing how they nail up signs. You know how you see signs nailed up everywhere.
Yeah.
The sign of you getting your shit together, you need to nail that shit to your brain, so you could think about it every day. Success, getting my life together.
Bossa, haven't you done that before? What is that shit called? Where you like plaster the sign, like the posters and
what
shit.
It's called, little bro?
Oh, I thought that was Bossa. My bad. That's Donnie. Weed pasting. Yeah. I need to weed paste that on the brain.
You need to weed paste it, loved one. You need goals. You stick to them.
Shout out to Donnie, man. I thought Donnie was bossing over for some reason.
Cut them off at the ankles. They don't mean you're no good. I don't care who it is. And I'll tell anybody to their face that be around you. You know, I don't care who it is. Y'all don't need to be around him, homie. Like, he need to get it together. It's time for House Phone to get it together, be successful, so he can.
Sometimes you don't even need to explain that shit. You gotta just.
So he can. Well, I'm just saying, so he can What you say? So you could
Flex.
flex. So you could.
It's like
so you
it's
could
an
flex.
internal flex, you know.
So you could flex. You know.
It's like it's an internal flex. Like I want to flex on baby me. Like there's like these weird TikToks that will be like basically like saying that people should be more appreciative of stuff.
Yeah.
Like it'll be like somebody with like a car company or whatever, right? And they'll be like, damn, like we only sold like 10 cars this month. And then they'll show a baby picture of themselves and it's like, wait, we own a car company? Like it's like that's damn near some real shit though. Like that's some real shit.
You got this, man. You got this. Glad to sit down with you, man. And
this was intense, man, but in a good way, for real.
Definitely.
I never cry. I always said I would never cry on fucking camera.
Never say never.
Yeah.
Never say never,
You
loved one.
never say never. Shout out to my nigga Justin Bieber, man.
But it's good you let it out though.
I was trying
but see,
to
this
hold
the
that
thing.
bitch.
I knew you
I was
wasn't. I
holding
seen
it.
it coming. I seen it coming. It was getting ready to release.
I was like,
So as I seen it coming, I said, okay, I'm gonna go harder.
hey,
I'm gonna help him release the pressure.
Listen, I tried to hold it.
I seen you. I was watching you. When I seen the eyes water through them glasses,
I was like,
I said, here we go. Here we go. You can't hide it.
I tried.
If you had on dark glasses, I'd have seen it, loved one. Because
It's the energy.
I was just gonna say, it's energy, and you needed that. You've been needing to shed a few tears, and ain't nothing wrong with it.
I
loved
do
one.
at the crib all the time, but it's different when someone's like,
yeah.
you know, it's different when you like sharing thoughts and like bouncing ideas back on.
Well,
you
not
know?
even ideas, just life, life lessons.
Exactly.
You know, with each other.
No, that's exactly like it's different. It really is for real. Cause sometimes I just be in the crib like I don't know what the fuck is even wrong, you know. But just talking shit out like this is like.
Who are you there with? Just by yourself?
I'm solo dolo.
Man, why you don't pick your phone up? Call me, loved one. All you gotta do is hit me up. My phone is out there to the public. I get calls from around the world.
Sheesh.
Every day, faithfully. Messages, phone calls, texts. And I contact them back and I hit them up and it blow their mind because they like, wow, you really respond. Yes, I do. All the time.
I like doing that on the DMs too. That should be like, because they really don't be expecting you to like.
No.
You know how many times I see a message that starts off, yo, I know you're probably never going to read this.
Exactly.
But, those are the first ones I will respond to. I'm like, yo, like, damn, I was talking to this guy, bro. I wish I had the messages, but I was talking to this guy, and basically he was just saying that he felt what I was going through. Like,
yes,
like he lost either his brother or
he lost somebody close to him,
somebody extremely close to him, and that he was thinking about relapsing on like heroin or some shit like that, bro.
Ooh.
And I was talking to him, and I was just like, bro, like you gotta stay strong for your brother, for your like whoever it was, like, you know, and like. I don't know. I legit think that he probably never thought I would be responding back to him.
You want to know what's crazy?
He was super appreciative, and like I told him, I was like, bro, even if you like, I'm probably not the best person, but I was like, even if you need to take my number,
you are the best person.
I was like, even if you take my number, like if you feel like you are, you know, like
call you,
hit me up, bro.
You see how you gave him some advice?
I take it for yourself.
Now you gotta do is stand in the mirror and give that same advice to yourself.
God, I felt like Steve Harvey afterwards,
and live by it. You know, and live by it.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. Because I can't be like preaching this like positivity to him and then fucking myself over.
You get it? I didn't even have to say it. Yeah. I didn't even have to say it, man.
I'm a very self-aware individual, which I feel like pisses people off about me even more, is because I know what the fuck is going on.
I know you do. You be in denial sometimes.
Yeah, no, for
sure. You be naive in denial. You like, oh well.
I think I know everything.
Oh well, yeah. Can't tell you nothing.
Yeah,
it's cool.
But also, I'm also very open-minded and I think when I apply the criticism that I get from people, I think that I take criticism.
People criticize you a lot.
I just mean like, is the difference between listening and understanding and like picking out like okay like.
But what I'm saying is not I'm not criticizing you.
No, I know.
I'm kind of like more on trying to be a life coach.
Yeah. No,
you know,
sure.
to help you. You know,
for sure.
and today you could call me Suicide Walters because you shedded tears. You know,
that's beautiful.
You let it out.
Nah, facts.
And it's best to let it out.
Got to, man.
It's best to let it out.
Listen, and if you all my young brothers, watching this shit, man, don't ever feel like you too hard or you not supposed to cry or nothing like
Yes.
that. Man, you got to get that shit out because, man, that shit being pent up all in you.
Too
is
much
just not
pressure
good,
will bust
man.
a pipe.
Yeah.
Too much pressure will bust a pipe. This is good. I'm here for you, bro. When you
Nah, I
get your new
appreciate it.
number, hit me up. Stay away from the garbage. Take the trash out.
Trash is out.
And let them take it away and forget about it. I'm OG Suicide, man. This is OG Suicide in the building.
That was beautiful.
Episode 5 with my loved one, House Phone.
Thank y'all so much, man.
Make sure y'all hit up OG Suicide in the building.com. Get your merch, your shirts, your hats. Holla. Peace.